Hi, I'm Colleen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today we're going to be talking about writing a professional email to self-advocate. If this sounds interesting to you, stick around. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, why would you be sending a professional email to self-advocate? What is self-advocating, first of all? What does it mean to self-advocate? That means getting your needs met. That means being able to tell somebody what the problem is and find the help that you need in an effective way. Sending a professional email is a great way to be able to tell somebody that you're concerned about something without actually having to be face-to-face. It's a little less intimidating, I think. So in school, you might be stuck on something in your class and you need to talk to your teacher about it. I know a lot of people get nervous before they talk to somebody about things. So this is a great way for you to be able to express your concerns without having to be face-to-face. So what would you include in an email that you're sending to a teacher if you're having a problem? The first step is to remember that your teacher's not your friend. So you should not be saying, "Hey, what's up?" in the beginning. You should start off with "Dear Mr. or Mrs. or Ms." Start it as a more formal kind of communication. Because maybe your teacher's cool and all, but they're not your best buddy. So the next thing you need to do is think about what your problem is. You have to inform your teacher what you're writing about. Another important piece of that email is to explain that you have actually done something to help yourself. And then the last part is you need to tell your teacher what you want that person to do for you. Why are you actually emailing them? What is the plan? I need extra help. I want to stay after school. If you're trying to make an appointment with your teacher, it's really important for you to come up with some dates. You need to show that you're putting in effort before your teacher is going to want to meet with you. So if it looks like you haven't done your part, they're not going to be very interested in helping you out. Or it will be difficult for the teacher to help you out. And it'll get you help faster if you communicate when you are actually available. So include some dates and times in that. Sincerely is appropriate. Warm regards, thank you. All of those are appropriate things that you could be saying in your email. I want to show you some examples of what appropriate emails might look like. The first example is a letter to Ms. Smith. So, "Dear Ms. Smith" is the greeting. And then this person needs to know if she needs another article and she wants help with the assignment. She has already been working on this assignment for 2 days, and she has an article about the impeachment hearings. She gives 3 days and times that she is available, and she signs it sincerely. The next letter is to Ms. Brown, and the problem is that she doesn't know what to write for her paragraph. She's asking for help. And she knows what she's supposed to be writing about because she has the photograph, and she knows that she needs to make a claim. She has now given several days and times that she is available for help, and she has signed it sincerely. So you're not just going to send this email to your teacher, You're also going to CC your parents. This way your teacher knows that you have somebody who's helping you out and is more likely to pay attention to your communication. So make sure you CC your parents. Some families have an educational advocate. I will be doing a video soon on what an educational advocate is, so stay tuned for that. That person should be either CC'd or BCC'd on that. And that's just because you're just keeping that person in the loop, and nobody else really needs to know about that person, and that person doesn't need to be part of the conversation. It's just to keep them informed. It's for their information. And if you have an educational advocate, it's important for your advocate to know what's going on when you are actually trying to self-advocate. Another important piece of your email is the title. You need to include why you are writing, math help, staying after school, help with my essay, I'm confused about homework. This way your teacher knows what you're writing about. And if it's something that is really important and needs to be addressed immediately, your teacher will know that. Don't use all capital letters. All capital letters mean you are screaming. Do not scream in your communication with your teacher. Your teacher does not like to be yelled at. So since you won't yell at your teacher in real life, you should not yell at your teacher in digital communication, in written communication. It should be professional and calm, and don't use all uppercase letters. Make sure that you avoid using slang words. Don't call your teacher a bruh. Don't use words like that. It needs to be formal writing. When you're writing to your teacher, your writing is formal. So it's important that you don't use slang words to communicate with your teacher. Make sure that you are using vocabulary that communicates what you want to communicate, but doesn't treat your teacher like one of your buddies. Emailing is a great way for you to be able to organize your thoughts ahead of time. So if you take a little bit of time to think about what your actual problem is and what kind of help you want, your teacher will be more effective in assisting you. It's really important that you take the time to think through before you send it. Make sure that you read your email aloud. Reading it aloud is the important part. Don't just read it in your head. You want to make sure it says what you intended to say. So we've talked a little bit about what a professional email is. We've talked about what should be in a professional email. What are some of the things that you would include to keep your email sounding professional? And that should help you to be able to advocate for your own needs. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to have more content like this, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you think there's somebody who might actually like this video too, feel free to share it. And if you ring the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I hope that you do try out some of these tips. And if you're interested in finding out some more about what I do on my channel, there should be some videos that YouTube is now showing you that you might be interested in checking out. I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye now.